Hey everyone, it's Justin with JM Naturescapes, and it is mid-May. No, excuse me, it is the end of May, and we are about at a half moon. The moon is rising at about 2 a.m. ish, and as you can see, let's see. You know what? Let's do this. This will be funny. As you can see, it's pretty cloudy. However, we have clearing skies, thankfully. So I am headed out over to Acadia National Park, as always, and we are gonna get some epic shots. I have found a couple new unique trails that I'm pretty excited for. It should be very quick as well, at least I'm hoping anyways. The entire loop is only 40 minutes, so going up is less than half a mile, and there is an awesome lookout tower up top that I'm hoping that I can get in and put a light in there and maybe do some star trails. And I also have a commissioned project, which is awesome. So I have a special request to photograph Little Hunter's Beach, and I'm very excited to put my best effort into this shot and figure out exactly how she wants this shot and to get her vision into reality. So we are headed out there, and I just really hope that we actually end up with some clear skies tonight. Welcome to the hike. And it is golden hour, and man, we have some exceptionally beautiful golden light. Let's see if I can grab some photos here real quick. Absolutely beautiful. And that sun's about to set behind that cloud. And only that little window is allowing the golden light to come through. And man, I got it just in time for some quick shots. But whew, it was beautiful while it lasted. All right, we have made it to the top, and it took me roughly 15 minutes, and I did go at a pretty good pace. I honestly did not time myself, so I don't know exactly how long it took me to get up here. But I can tell you one thing is if I went a little bit slower, it definitely would have been easier. So let's try to calibrate the Milky Way with this composition here. I'm gonna grab Stellarium out, but first let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, so when you open Stellarium, it's gonna look like this. What you wanna do is you wanna point your phone up to calibrate the compass, and then in the bottom right-hand corner, it's gonna say tonight or whatever. First you do the little north, south, east, west camera shutter looking thing. That brings up the AR. Now tonight, and you can figure out how this is gonna align. And as you can see, it's not quite where I want it to, but it still might be a good shot if I move over here. Maybe get a little closer and come here, and then use an ultra wide might be okay. So let's check photo pills. Okay, so let's calibrate, is about there. We're gonna hit okay. So that actually is pretty nice on 14 millimeter. That's not bad at all. And that's if that's accurate. So not too bad, not too bad. So north is right behind me. And one of the reasons I really wanted to come to this spot tonight, or not really tonight, but anywhere in the future, is I really want to do a star trail image with this fire tower. I think that will be really, really nice. And since north is right behind it, it'll be the circumpolar star trail. So I'm really liking that composition. So I'm gonna try to take some test shots and try to find the composition here that I want to use for my star trail shot.
So this is more or less the composition that I've chosen for this Star Trail shot. I have the nice leading line of in between the rocks here that just kind of goes all the way up to the fire tower. And you know what? Let's go up the fire tower. It is a little bit windy, and I was hoping that I would be able to place a light inside the fire tower, but from what I can tell, it looks like it is boarded up. So that is quite the bummer, but we gotta hurry because I misplaced my headlamp. It's gotta be in my car somewhere, either in my truck or somewhere just in my car. But I do have one of my USB power banks, which also functions as a flashlight. So always make sure that you have at least something. Well, it is shut, so you can't go up there. So probably a good thing. But you can see a little bit of the sunset over there. Not much though. But this is where the Milky Way is all over that way. So looks like it's clearing, slowly but surely. All right, I think it's time to head down now. So we have made it to Little Hunters Beach. It is about 10 o'clock, and this light that I have here is my Epic solar battery pack. So it's got two awesome lights on it. You can probably see them here. And it's super bright and it works amazing as a flashlight. So what I'm thinking now is I am gonna find a composition. I'm gonna leave my backup camera down here at the beach and do a time lapse. It's not looking good for clouds. My shot that I want to take here happens about 12:30, and that gives me about 2.5 hours for the clouds to clear. There is a big hole coming. I just don't know if it's gonna be here in time to get the shot. So that's why I wanna set up the time lapse, and hopefully we can catch the clouds clearing. So let's go figure out a composition. Well, we are all set now. I got it all set up way over there. You can see that red light way over there. Probably ruining the time lapse, but whatever. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a quick nap, wake up at midnight, and hope for the best. All right, so we are at low tide now. It's about as low as it's gonna be. And as you can see, the clouds have cleared, and oh my God. If you guys haven't noticed the quality of the video, I have a brand new camera, the Sony a7 IV, and the capabilities of this camera for photo and video are just phenomenal. Let me show you what I can film on this thing. It just blows my mind. Wow. I can't believe I'm recording the Milky Way in such great detail. This new camera is amazing. That's crazy. Well, we are totally clouded out, and I didn't get the really nice shot of Little Hunters Beach that I wanted. I'm pulled over here at the Oceanarium. It's like 1:30 in the morning, and I dropped off the last bit of stuff for my art gallery here, and we should be pretty much all set now, which is great. Headed home, since there's nothing I can do with the clouds. Pretty much the entire state of Maine is completely cloud-free, except for the extreme coast, where the clouds are just hugging onto the coast enough to be a problem, of course, right? But funny enough, when I left the backup camera there, and as you guys saw, there was a big enough hole that that came through a little bit too early, because my shot lined up anywhere between like 1 o'clock was the most ideal time, and the clouds came in about 12:30, 12:20 maybe. I got out of my car at 11:10, and it was a full sky of stars, and I think the clouds had probably come through. Yeah, it was about 12:10. So I didn't get the Milky Way in the position that I want, but with the time lapse, I do think it will look pretty cool. So I'm gonna end the video here on the time lapse, and thanks so much for checking out this video, and I hope you enjoy it.